Hello and welcome back. I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our campaign. We are going to do it. I'm ready. I'm ready. Prepare yourself. We're going to go down to speed 3. We're going to declare war as soon as Hungary is willing to join a war against the Polish. And hopefully I end up with a lot of the participation because I will have sieged down both capital forts as well as a bunch of other forts, and I'll still be able to take a fair chunk of land. How does aggressive expansion look? It's pretty bad with the people who hate me, but it's alright with everyone else. Meanwhile, we are friendly-ish towards Pomerania. We have our alliance with Hungary. We are not capped out on opinion with him right now. We can come back from Polish spying for the moment. It's not as important as being ready to declare as soon as I need to be the war leader. Cannot get called in from their perspective. That would be bad. Okay, so Hungary still says that they do not have favors, and apparently they are in debt, so they don't want to join the war. Well, I do have money, but that would require me to pay them like probably 300 ducats to bribe them into the war. And then I'd have to give them some of the land. But then I'd gain favors, and that would mean that I would have trust that I could potentially use. I mean, what good is this money if I don't use it for things that matter? So I'm gonna do it. We're gonna say I want him to join the war. Yes. I kind of feel bad that Paradox, they had the AI cheating on forts, and then they tried to make the AI better, and they turned fort maintenance back on, and now the AI still lets you snipe mothballed forts, which, again, Paradox, if you ever watch these videos anymore, I'm just telling you, man, the simple solution is, here's a crazy idea. How about mothballed forts don't go down to 0? How about they go down to 25%, just like ships? Like, well, come on, you know? Like, it seems like such a simple fix to me. A mothballed fort has some garrison. Done. Doesn't protect a zone of control. Still costs some money. Half, just like ships do. I saw it's not into a coalition against Burgundy. But like don't allow this mothball stuff. That is sort of silly, I'll admit. So we'll give him like 300 ducats. And hopefully he'll pay off his debt. It's looking like a pretty big coalition against Burgundy. What did Burgundy do? Burgundy took over a province? One? What did he do that is pissing people off so much? Does he have a new member that he's not supposed to? Holland, Flanders, Brabant? Those all seem appropriate. He's got Nevers as a vassal. What has he done that's so heinous? He got exactly 51. That's like nothing. Why are they so upset with him? Did he like miscalculate and everyone's at 51? Exactly 51 or something? Weird. Alright, so if I were to declare now, Hungary would totally come in. I like this a whole lot better versus the Polish instead of just me. And we're still going to make the war goal Kelmno. I still think I can get to every target before the next monthly tick. Check mothballed forts one more time. We can get to these two, Osterode and Plock. We can get to Polotsk, and that one is turned on. So we'll just bring you over, have you kind of hang out. Everyone's going to join. The war goal is Osterode. Let's do it. Meanwhile, we have no cannons. We do have a guy with siege pips. 1 siege pip, so he will go get started on Chuchola. These other guys are going to just hang out nearby. We will suffer a month of attrition to be adjacent to every province so that we have the ability to reinforce. This is the mothballed fort. You're going to go that way, and you are going to probably just sort of hang back. My navy is going to dock up in a province that has a fort, if it can get there in time. I probably should have done that first. Should have been remembering that. Meanwhile, we do want to start spying on Poland again next month for faster siege ticks, and we're going to play a little bit slower. Brandenburg have dishonored their alliance with Poland, as expected. Because the forts were off, we're allowed to march into Kelmno. We have our return province set to here, which allows us to go to any adjacent fort, so this army will be there on the 16th of July. The Palatinate has entered into a military alliance with him as well. There are the Poles heading into Wisna. And then that's why this whole army is here. It is a big army that he's got. This is far less important than the battle to come. Also, we need to have the ability to get a leader in here that's good. Victor! For victory! They honored the call, right? Yeah, get your asses up here. Come help me. Victor Jankowski. 29th, we get there on the 27th, and on the 28th, 29th. So we're just going to take this fight, looks like. We've got our tech advantage. We've got Victor. He's going to be there. We are going to get these forts, it looks like. At least, nope. Now he's redirecting. As we are locked. August the 3rd. Okay, he's redirecting again. I can get out of the attrition here. But there's still a chance with him marching this way that he could do something I'm not going to like. We'll see. You need to... Yeah, just head the way you're going. You're going to get out of there. Alright, and then you're going to head back over this way again. Hang out here for now. We all have the same return province, and we're just waiting on this tick. You are heading to Mitau, which is great. Zone of control of Latgalia means that he's entering a zone of control. He can probably go back to Kovno, though, and then here. Or he could be going to Latgalia behind my troops. You know what? They're mercs for a reason. If they die, they die. That would be fine. Okay, we got Osterode. We're going to transfer this to Novgorod. This siege completes in 4 days. He will be here in 5 days. So we are the defender in woods. This troop will be there on the 15th versus the 13th, plus 1 extra day for travel time. Let's make sure that, yes, who's here? It's the High Maneuver General. Okay. This army is going to go reinforce as well. He may back off, depending... Nope. Okay, so he's going to commit to it, which means we are the defender in good terrain. We will combine these armies. We got the Siege of Plok and Polotsk. Again, transferring to Novgorod. He'll go into deeper and deeper debt. That's fine. Defensiveness. I have better defensiveness than he does. That fort was never mothballed. This army is going to actually go and hide for a moment. So he's coming in now with 22,000 troops versus my... What? I will be there on the 16th. He'll be there on the 13th. We have no cav in the front line, so we should deploy the cav perfectly. Yes, this should go very well. All right, come on, Victor, for victory! Victor rolled a 4 versus an 8 versus a -1. Henrik Boner is his name. That's funny. We have more morale, because we've got a morale of armies guy. We've got better tactics, and reinforcements arrive in 3 days. So for the first shock phase, we will be deploying our cav flanking everything, his cav flanking nothing. And there they are. What kind of weird-ass deployment is that? Why did we not line up our infantry first, and then line up our cav on the edges? We ended up deploying 2 cav over here. I don't understand. This makes little sense. But still, we rolled a 5 versus a 1, which is great. This should get transferred to Novgorod. I don't want to pay for it. Victor Jankowski rolls a 12 versus a 2. And then a 3 versus a -2. Holy crap. Man, Victor is on a roll. We lost 1,200 troops to kill well over 8,000 and nearly 8,800 for 1,200. Holy crap. All right. Good job, Victor. I am impressed with your efforts. So, you guys, what do you guys want out of this anyway? You guys want your border provinces, most likely. If Hungary sieges Warsaw, he will not transfer it back. I don't want Warsaw anyway, so that's not a problem. I do want my claims, though. So, we need to make sure to get started on these sieges. I'm going to siege with my actual own troops, because they're the least likely to be in combat. So we're going to take you guys, shift consolidate, and then take these guys over to here. That's 5 extra troops plus that other troop. 6 makes the right number. A cannon would be great. Let's build a cannon. Yes. 1 cannon. Big Bertha for great justice. We're out of here by the 4 days from now, so we're out of there in time. We need to get started on the siege of his capital. We did lose some bodies, and I do think I want to consolidate out some of the infantry so that we can potentially get another cannon, possibly. But we are out of... Like, I can't consolidate out an infantry right now. Let's grab Arvo to get that army over there quicker. Okay, so participation right now is like, I'll be able to take a ton of land, but you are gone not nearly in time. Alright, looks like we're going to get crushed there. Where are you going to retreat to? I guess it's somewhere down here. I think we're actually in a good position now to, I'm actually going to just straight up consolidate, because I want a carpet siege. And at the same time, yeah, that's all I'm going to do. We got to watch this army. If this army starts heading west, then we will undo the carpet siege. Otherwise, yeah, I think we do take advantage of this. So there goes my merc infantry, but he did his job well. He got us a fort. We're not paying for it. We transferred both forts to our vassal. Our vassal is probably really hurting financially. 4.5 ducats, $4 ducats a month. Good luck, sir. I'm sorry about that. You're just gonna have to pay for it. And he is, of course, heading west. So anyone that was deploying this way is now going to instead redirect to here. Anyone who's going too far will just stop in Warsaw. And we will redirect an extra two troops. Rather, 1 troop to the capital for looting. Sorry, to begin the siege. The siege leader would be better off in Warsaw right now, because we could actually probably make some progress here. So, let's just see. I mean, if it combines Arvo on top instead of Axel... Okay, it kept Axel there. That's fine. If it hadn't done that, I would move my siege leader over here. Getting an easy victory against the Lithuanian leaderless army would be a great way to keep my participation up so that I could actually take a lot of land in this war. Moldavia with a 0-1-0-1. Let's get Victor out of control of an army. Being in charge of an army does not cost you to lose 2 stability. It's only when you die in battle or while leading a siege that you lose 2 stability on Monarch Death. So he can lead troops and use his maneuver to move them around, but he's not as good at it as my 024, so we might as well use the 024. Okay, we got another month of loot. Let's head north. Let's get you out of this province. That fort there is going to take it back, probably. Let's say that I want Hungary to siege this. And of course, yes, we want Bohemia to siege that. On the off chance our dude actually manages to train a troop, I want him to be supportive. He already is. Let's give him a target to attach to, like, say, the siege over here. Or this siege would be fine. Ideally, this should not be a merc here, so let's send this guy that way. We want mercs for combat, not for sieges. I'm gonna go block this fort so that these provinces don't get returned. I did find an exploit while streaming Ryukyu the other day. If you transfer control between you and a subject, you can reset this reversion from fort zones of control. So it's very easy to just toggle that and keep control of forts forever. Alright, so there's the Polish army again, in flat terrain. Looking to march onto my province here. Let's put Victor in charge. This guy. He's not large enough to stack wipe us, and that would be Denmark arriving on the 21st. So that's not good. With Arvo, or possibly just with this guy, we can probably get out before he gets there. Let's get the hell out of here. Might be a bit preemptive. I think it is. It's way too preemptive to even go for this province right now. We need to collapse over to here. That's already scared him off from doing anything. We'll stop in Wisna then. Status quo is unfortunate. Pull the Merc off. Actually, pull the Merc off and Victor. I don't want Victor leading a siege. Alright, he's moving into flat terrain. Can we get into a position to engage him? He's probably going for that one stack right now. You are there on the 20th. That's in just a couple days. You're going to head south. They're on the 24th. Why are you going through Plock and you're going through a different one? Do you have different return provinces? You do. But you're already movement locked. Okay. As long as they both arrive there on the same time. The army that's heading through Plock is the army with less maneuver. It's going to take longer for it to get there, so we'll swap the leader. Arrives on 29th, arrives on the 25th. He might stack wipe this. We need to leave. Or he's going to move on to flat terrain on the 31st. We'll be there on the 26th, the 31st, and the 29th. So I don't think he's going to commit to that. Alright, all I'm looking for now is high maneuver guy, go here, get these armies combined up. We need an actual task force that can do some work. This Merc needs to, again, continue to hide. If, from Poland's perspective, he marches into now is Sachs, he should be zone of control restricted here, so this army should be safe in Spiss. Should be. Doesn't mean he is. Also, that does mean that I have the ability to get a guy swapped in so we can get the siege leader over here. Siege leader, get onto the Polish capital. Gone on the 3rd. I can be there on the 7th and get that tiny stack as it comes through. We don't actually have enough to stack wipe instantly, though it is close. That would be the Lithuanians marching to Warsaw on the 10th. Alright, I feel like my allies, despite them having joined the war, they're not doing anything yet, and I feel like I'm fighting on my own. Where are they? Bohemia's marching off to Ruppen. I guess they're, like, gonna go try to siege down this fort? Kolding? I don't know. It doesn't feel like they're doing what I want them to do, though, I can tell you that much. Stopping this is more important, I think. We arrive on the 10th and the 11th. He arrives on the 10th and the 11th. The army that's arriving first is the smaller of the two. He's hitting me with a 14 stack on the 10th. So ideally, I want 14 infantry to arrive on the 10th. But I've already got my best leader here, so I can't do anything about it. We just have to get there. So you are going to, instead of being the siege guy, we will... No, I do want the siege guy. On the 10th, I'm going to swap you for Victor. And we're going to take this fight, apparently. And now would be an excellent time to put in a cut, I think. Cliffhanger for great justice! Alright, thanks for watching, everyone. I look forward to seeing you again in the next episode. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.